So food. Who else feels like sometimes you want to numb your feelings with food? Raise your hand. So here's how I want to set it up for you. First of all, you need some pleasure, girl, right? Yeah. I mean, you want to feel some pleasure. You want to come into the relationship with the world, which is tactile. And one of the needs that you do have, and I just want you to own it, is to be in a physical, tactile relationship with the world. So when we eat or we come into physical contact, so if you're not coming into physical contact with a lover, the world is your lover and food is your lover, and you know, glass is your lover, and you touch it and that's satisfying. Okay. And then you start tasting something, and all of a sudden again that serves your physicality, and that pleasure is beautiful. That pleasure is about you being in your body on earth, being embodied. It's really, really beautiful. And here's what we can do in order for you to continue receiving that pleasure without paying a high price, right? Because that high price, like what's wrong with numbing yourself with food, right? That you gain weight, you become insecure about yourself, you get shameful, like you get like less hits from guys, like all that. Like, I mean, that's the reality, right? Well, of course, all kinds of shapes attract all kinds of shapes, but the reality is you don't feel so great about yourself. Also, especially if this food is not very good for you, you get sick, like there's all this stuff. Especially in the United States, you know, a lot of food is toxic, like all of that. So here's what I want to suggest. Here's an incredible spiritual, very easy practice that really helps to continue receiving pleasure from food, but not paying that high price. So think of a food that you love the most. Okay, chocolate bread, yeah, also the worst. Oh, also the best, also the worst. All right, so here's what's happening. All right. You don't need so much food. Here's what you do need. You need, so the world is a hologram. I want you to come into this amazing concept of the first taste. Why do men want to have sex with many women? Because the first taste is what gives the whole hologram. The first taste is the most precious. In India, when a dish is being brought out, the person who has the highest honors has the honor to take the first taste, to break the virginity of that dish, to take that very, very first, like, and have you noticed maybe, right, when there is a new dress or there is a new dish, and the very first taste that you take is the best, right? It's the best. Once you take that first bite, here's what I would like for you to go deeply into. Go deeply into the source of this food. Go deeply into the source. Where did it come from? All these people that contributed, you know, to that chocolate, all those, you know, poor South American workers who were running up and down the mountains, you know, or like wagons or airplanes, merchants, I don't know, cooks. But then go deeper into how it was growing in the soil. It was growing in the soil, how it came from some kind of seed, or how it came from some kind of something. And that something was receiving energy from the sun, and sun was receiving energy from what? From God. And basically the first taste you take and you know you're eating God. Can you imagine that? You're eating the sun. You're eating what's behind the sun. You're eating the source, because the source is in that food. The source is in the food. And when you're so conscious, and when you understand that all this energy came into this food, and you're eating all of this energy, not just this little piece of something, not just like this, you know, but everything. That's going to fill you. That's going to fill you in a whole different way, because the second and the third and the fourth taste, you know, they're really not that good, and they're not that necessary. So that's how you curb it. And guess what? Sexually, same thing. Just imagine what kind of a lover you're going to be when when you come into contact with that first kiss or with that first touch, you're not just touching some kind of a, separate object from God knows where. You're touching the source. Can you imagine? Because the source is in everything when you follow that through. So let's say that person was born from some divine woman, from love, from sperm, from blood, from ovaries, from egg, from, who created that? Oh my God. And go all the way to the source. Oh my God, I'm touching the source. And that's how like we want to be treated, like or by men as a goddess, right? Why? Because as a goddess, you are channeling the source, you're connected to the source, your energy comes from the source. So that way you don't have to stuff yourself. That way you will still experience that pleasure, but that pleasure is going to be so much more exquisite. Yes, electricity, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. So as I am saying, eat everything, but just do that first taste and do that taste deeply. And that's the tantric way of doing it.
I want us to work together to find out what is stopping you from getting the relationship that you want. It's usually pretty easy to find the problem if you know what to look for. So we've been doing this for many years, and I'm confident that we can get you the results much faster than you can on your own. If you want us to help you, and if we think you're a good match, we may invite you to join our program. So there is no obligation, but if we are a good match, we will invite you or give you some other resources. So book your love breakthrough session now. Click on the button below this video. And think about this. How much are you missing out on right now? How much worry, anxiety, and hopelessness is influencing your state of well-being and also your health? How many great men, and some of them could be adding 7 figures to your income, are you missing out on because you're stuck in a damaged love blueprint and your soulmate codes are not activated? If you want to have children, or if you want to have a great father figure for your children, how much is your family missing out by you not booking your love breakthrough call right now? And it's only going to get worse and cost you the one thing you cannot afford to waste: time. Because the truth is, it is not getting any easier, and this problem is not going to solve itself. On the call, you will get crystal clarity on what has been holding you back and exactly what you can do about it today. And I want to tell you that there was one time when I, just like you, was standing in front of a decision. Deep in my heart, I already knew and felt that this is the right thing for me. I was about to sign up for my breakthrough call. I was elated, excited, and scared out of my mind at the same time. And I'm so grateful to myself that at that moment, I chose love. At that moment, I finally said yes to myself. And that was the moment when everything started for me. To this day, I still can't believe my soulmate is everything that I wrote on my list and more. When prior to this coaching and more. So please don't give up. It can happen for you just like it happened to so many before you. My oldest client was 86 and even she attracted a man. So book your love breakthrough session right now. Click on the button below and get on the phone with us. How much longer are you willing to do this? Think about all the money you spend on hair, clothes, therapy, and beauty products and dates that go anywhere, not to mention the emotional pain. And that by itself adds up to thousands of dollars over time. Think about the emotional cost of going through the same cycle again and again with the wrong man, because the unhealed parts of your subconscious mind are killing your love life. Now you have a choice. You can just forget about it, and it can be just another masterclass, just another hour of your life, and that's that. If that is how you choose to approach it, it's totally your choice. But let me tell you, that is not going to change anything until you make the shifts that I talked about, until you activate your soulmate codes. Nothing is going to change. You're not going to have that love that you want. You're not going to have that relationship based on trust, kindness, empathy, integrity, growth, service, co-creation. You're not going to have that amazing partner to sit in front of a fireplace with you, or take a trip to Paris or Greek islands, or go to weddings with, or go to office holiday parties. You're not going to go down the aisle with someone you love while your family and friends are crying happy tears for you finally. All those things you hold sacred in your heart. And that place for real love will stay empty and cold for a long time, maybe forever. All the things that you want for your life, they are not going to happen if you don't make this most powerful and easy choice. So now you have a choice, my love. And this choice will affect your whole destiny. I cannot stress enough. What you decide to do right now, in this moment, will make all of the difference in your life. Whether you get to have that new love or not. And let me ask you this. If you really want to have lasting love, if you really want this to be the time you finally meet your partner, if you really want to transform maybe the relationship that you have been working on and moving it forward, Love Breakthrough Call is how it starts. This is how it all started for them. Lara from LA, Fran from New Jersey, Peggy from Texas, Wendy from Barcelona, Julia from Boston, Ola from Orlando, Sylvia from Boston, Uzma Dr. Nikki from New York, Christina from Orange County, Phyllis from New York. Book your love breakthrough session right now. Give yourself this incredible gift. There are only 10 sessions which are available this month, so hurry. Those sessions are very limited. Sign up right away. When you went through your assessment, through the quiz that we had before, and when you saw that the rose of your heart really needs a healing, that you need to activate the deserving mind, you need to start leading with your feminine radiance, you need to unleash your feminine magnetism, you need to get into crystal clarity of who it is that you're attracting. You already knew that you need help. And so this is the help. I'm so happy to offer it to you. And of course, magnetic communications, that is the code. That is the absolute key for you, not only to learn how to magnetize men, what to text, what not to text, what to wear, how to activate his chasing instinct, how to create immediate emotional bond, how to inspire him to commit. Magnetic communications is the key to success, but that can only be learned after the inner journey, the healing is done. And when you said, I want that relationship that is based on trust, that is based on kindness, integrity, growth, co-creation, you already knew that you ought to give this gift to yourself, the gift of love. And if that's what you want, I have it for you. Book your love breakthrough session now, and you're going to learn about what is not working in your love life and why. What are you doing that's blocking and sabotaging your success, and what you need to do for the next step. So let me be clear. The love breakthrough call is not for everyone. It is only for women who are absolutely committed to preparing for and getting the love of your life within the next 6 months. I don't want you to fall into this trap of waiting for your Prince Charming, and then 5, 10, 20 years go by, and then you come to me, and it only gets harder, and men get less attractive with age as well. So hurry. While you're still lonely, you're still on this dating train, and you're cycling through all the online profiles just to attract wrong guys or no guys at all, or you're settling for less and getting frozen inside. I don't want that for you. I want you to find your love. I want you to find the love life that you want, that is going to get you to the next level in your work as well. I want your next birthday to be the best one yet, sharing it with someone who's got your back. So book your love breakthrough session right now. Just click on the button below, fill out the form, and get on the phone or Zoom with us. So you might be thinking, oh my God, maybe it's too late for me. Maybe it's too late for me. No, it's not too late. Okay, I can tell you right now that no matter how bad you feel, There is a way out. The truth is, it doesn't matter how old you are or what you look like, because I've seen it time and time again. No matter how bad things seem right now or feel right now, you can turn them around. We can turn them around. And I guarantee you, there is a real soulmate out there for you who is going to love you exactly the way you are. Most of my clients find love after 55, after they activated their soulmate codes. But although everyone is different, remember that no matter what your situation is, it's never too late. If the women that I told you about could get married after 55, you can too. And the honest truth is, there is no time for you to waste. Not a year, not a day, not a minute. Book your love breakthrough call right now. Just click on the button below. Click below and book. I hope the calls are still available. You should really hurry. So sometimes I get this question, I'm super busy. Would it work for me? And so you might be thinking that, and I hope that you recognize that now is the time to change your life. And yet you may be going, oh, I don't know, so much is going on. I don't have the time. I swear to you, every woman in the program, and most of them are doctors, executives, high achieving women, love being in the program and don't miss a single session. Healing sessions work while you sleep. So that is a great time saver right there. Everything is recorded. And if you miss a session, there's always a way to listen to the recording, or you just do a makeup session. So the time investment is an hour here and there during the week. And it is the best hour, the best me time that you can imagine. So book your love breakthrough session now by clicking on the button below. So here you can see me actually officiating a wedding for my clients. They were so grateful for the program that they asked me to be their minister. So here I am on Long Island. It was a beautiful wedding on the ocean. I like weddings. I want to come to your wedding. I love weddings. They're the most beautiful thing in the world. People spend $30,000 on average on a wedding. And do you think that you should invest into getting that guy first? Definitely, of course. People invest $30,000 just to make sure they're gonna have a happy life together. So you can definitely invest at least into this love breakthrough call, which is free. So sometimes I get this question. I'm afraid that all good men are taken. Let me tell you, love, when your soulmate codes are activated, love will find a way. It's like you've cleared the path. And the truth is, there are a lot of great men out there. And did you know there are over 150 million single men in the United States alone? Consider this, statistically speaking, even if only 1% are high quality, that means that there are over 1,500,000 high quality men waiting for you. And you only need one. Book your session below. Get on the phone with us, with me, or one of our head coaches, and make this happen for yourself. You might be thinking, I've tried everything. I've read books. I've taken courses, maybe even coaching, taken seminars. Nothing has made a difference. So let me ask you a question. Did you learn from a coach who has extensively worked with both men and women on over 300 groups, Harvard speaker, a coach who has a master's degree in communications, a coach who has perspective from Russia and from other parts of the world, a coach who has created her own system, methodology with metaphorical cards and theta wave meditations? Probably not. Have you ever worked with a coach who is a master of hypnotherapy and master NLP coach and practitioner? Probably not. A coach who has consulted clients like United Nations, CNN, Smithsonian, a coach who has been endorsed by Susan Somers as a feminine leader at Harvard Business Executive Forum. Wow. So it's like getting insight from so many disciplines and perspectives, all packaged into one comprehensive, easy to absorb teaching. So effective. And have I mentioned that I also, for many, many years, worked as a teacher of divine feminine, leading retreats at my center and working with women to heal sexual trauma and unleash their feminine magnetism and embody the goddess. So there is really nothing like it. Our healing sessions, our audio healing sessions, theta wave meditations work with every nook and cranny of your subconscious mind while you don't have to do anything. You can just listen to them while you're sleeping. And all of a sudden you are glowing, waking up happy, and men are winking at you. That is exactly how this program works. So book your love breakthrough session right now, my love. Click below. Seats are very limited. Yeah, sign up right now. I hope the sessions are still available. So sometimes people ask, maybe I am too damaged. So if you're feeling broken, damaged, too unhealthy, or maybe too overweight, I want you to know that it's okay, because I felt that way too. And I have worked with thousands of other women who felt exactly the same. But with my special process, my unique approach, I know that things can actually and will change very quickly and easily. So yes, you can be helped, as I was and those other ladies were that you saw in this masterclass. Take a look at Didi, who is a senior manager. Didi felt awkward and unworthy of love her whole life. She struggled with her weight, and the men she did attract almost always used her for one purpose or another. So when she signed up for the program, she was at the end of her rope. But right away, when she activated 2 soulmate codes, she fell in love with herself. She started losing weight naturally. She said that she felt brave, that she felt more beautiful right away, more relaxed after she activated her soulmate codes. And it absolutely worked, because she just got married 2 months ago to a guy who she calls her rock. Isn't that a wonderful story? Can you imagine yourself in her shoes? Because I'm telling you, Didi's story could be your story. So I'm here to tell you, we're almost done with this masterclass. And here is the one thing that I want you to fully and deeply absorb and understand. Your biggest and best relationship is the one you have with yourself. So are you someone who lets herself off the hook? Are you somebody who says, I don't know if I can succeed, I'd rather not try and get disappointed? I understand that you might be protecting yourself from disappointment. But look what it is costing you. It is costing you love. So, are you someone who says yes to the deep desire of your heart, to her destiny? Are you someone who is ready to take this rose from the universe? Are you someone who believes in science? Are you someone who knows that if you are here now, that means that love is close? Are you someone who wants to be fulfilled, not just in your career, but also in every aspect of your life? Partnership, emotional closeness, hot sexual action as well. It's never too late. And even if your desire have been shut down for a while, the moment you meet him, everything will be reawakened. I saw it times and times again, even if you went over menopause and went through some hormonal changes. Meeting your soulmate is going to change all of that. So are you just going to stick to that old story that you can do it on your own, just to be exactly in the same place a year from now? Or do you want to fantasize that the right guy will just miraculously appear in the middle of your living room and he's not going to be a pizza delivery boy? Or are you instead a woman who is ready to take the ownership for every aspect of your life, who can conquer this just like you conquered everything else? Are you ready to say yes to love? Yes to your dreams? Are you ready to receive this rose and create better love and better life for yourself than your mother did or your grandmother did? Aren't you here? Aren't we all here to write a new story of empowered feminine, a story of true feminine power, the power of love? The first time you see the love beaming out of his eyes as he confesses that he loves you, you will look back at this moment as the beginning of it all and be grateful that you made the right decision, that you chose love. Just like I was grateful for the decision that I made when I went on my journey. And I even had to put my business on hold. I had to load up on credit cards. I had to go all over the world. But now I'm giving you the whole teaching in one easy package. You don't have to do anything of this kind. So if you're ready to really say yes to yourself, I really can't wait to give you this rose and have you in the program. So book your love breakthrough call right now. Spaces are very limited. So sign up. Click on the button below. Book your love breakthrough session right away. And I hope that not all of the spots are gone yet. So go there now. All you have to do, my love, is actually just give yourself a chance, a shot at something new. Give yourself an opportunity to create something new in your life. Give yourself an opportunity to live in love. That's the thing here. When you give yourself a shot at something new, you recognize that that actually helps you immediately and dramatically increases your confidence in every area of your life, including your work, your health, your appearance, and your friendships. So, if you haven't done so yet, click on the button below your session now. We look forward to having you with us. Much love. And the last thing that I'm giving you is access to the soulmate magnet. So you can go to secretlanguageofdesire.com and generate custom-made description of yourself, which includes magnetic words and is going to make you truly irresistible in all of your communications anytime you use it. Thank you so much for being here with me. I want to present to you this rose. Whether you are coming on board or not, I'm sending you a lot of love and I'm wishing you the best. Remember, investment in love is the absolutely best investment that a woman can possibly make in her lifetime. Just imagine if you knew that this is the only life that you will ever have. Would you be okay with living it without love? I can't wait to have you with us.